Hi there, it's Miss Tiffany from the Butler Area Public Library, and I'm here with another Library 101 video. Library 101 is a series helping you learn more about the Butler Area Public Library, about libraries in general, and about information literacy. Today we're going to be talking about intellectual freedom, also known as the freedom to read. As a librarian, it's part of my job to make sure that people have access to the information that they want and the information that they can choose to access or choose not to access. That means we provide a variety of materials on different topics, including different viewpoints on the same topic. We believe that it is every patron's right to choose what they want to read and what they do not want to read. All we are doing is giving them options to make those choices. This means that we believe every patron has the right to choose what they want to read. But that also means that no one can impose what their choice is upon another person. When you're supporting a concept like intellectual freedom, it means that you automatically oppose censorship. Censorship is the idea that an outside person can pick and choose what information you have access to. Now, when we're talking about censorship, especially when it comes to children's materials, we mean that each family has the right to choose what they will and will not read, but they also don't have the right to choose what other people will and will not read. Let's think about it this way. Everyone has something that they don't like, right? For me, I hate snakes. I think snakes are dangerous. I'm scared of them, and I don't want to be around them. So what if I decided to ban every book about snakes and to take every single book about snakes out of the library? That means that I am imposing my will on all the other patrons of the library, and they wouldn't be able to access any information about snakes. Well, what if you really wanted to read a book about snakes? Or what if your child had a school assignment about snakes? I would be blocking access to information based on my own preferences. So that is the concept of intellectual freedom, and that is the concept under which the library operates. We are presenting a wide variety of materials to people so that they have a choice to read what they like. Can you guess what the following books might have in common? The Captain Underpants series, the Harry Potter series, the Hunger Games series, The Wizard of Oz, Anne Frank's Diary, even the Bible. All of these books have at some time been challenged in a school or library setting. A challenge means that someone feels that a particular book doesn't belong in the school or the library and would like it removed from the collection. Often this is because the ideas presented in the book go against the person's own beliefs. We put materials in the library in order to provide people access to the information. It's not based on any one personal belief system. We create a collection that is balanced and, again, provides a wide variety of viewpoints on different topics. Now, the library only has so much space, so we do have to pick and choose what we can and cannot include in our physical collection within this library because we don't have room for everything. However, that's not the same as censoring what someone has access to. Just because we don't have a specific title that a person might be looking for doesn't mean we're not willing to help them get access to that title. We will try to find alternative ways, whether we can find an ebook through Hoopla or Overdrive. We will check to see if any of the other libraries in our county have it. We will check to see if we can get it through interlibrary loan from a different library in the state. If none of those are options, we will try to find another source of the same information and the same viewpoint, even if that specific title isn't available to our patron. Each fall, the American Library Association puts out a list of the most banned books or challenged books from the previous year. A challenge is someone saying they don't believe that that particular item should be included in a school or library. And in that week each fall, the American Library Association celebrates the freedom to read. In other words, the freedom for us to choose what we will and will not be consuming as our own personal choice. So, beyond the idea that no one should take that personal choice away from us, we also take into consideration that there's really probably something in every book for someone else to be bothered by. So, think about your absolute favorite book in the whole world. Can you think of a reason why someone might not like that book? Can you think of a reason why someone might even challenge that book and want it banned? Can you imagine your favorite book being banned and you could never ever read it again? As a children's librarian, when I'm talking about patrons having the freedom to choose what they read, I'm really talking about families because I mostly deal with families. And in a family, a parent or guardian always has a right to make a decision for their family, what is and is not right. Each family has the right to make that choice for themselves, but they don't have that right to make that choice for another family. So let's say we have two families, family A and family B. So what might be a good and right choice for family A might not be a good and right choice for family B. And what if family B wanted that choice taken out of the library completely? Well, then family A wouldn't have access to that information at all, right? If we think back to when I said Miss Tiffany doesn't like snakes, and what if I took every snake book out of the library and then no one could access information on snakes? You can put any word in the place of snake. So it could be a religion, it could be a political affiliation, it could be a particular author. You could put anything in the place of that. There's going to be someone who doesn't like it. But that doesn't mean that we take that completely out of the library. That is what intellectual freedom and the freedom to read is all about. Like I said, every year the American Library Association celebrates our freedom to read banned books. And last year they put out a maze in worksheet form. So I'm uploading that and including the link to it in the description of this video below. If you ever have any questions about anything, whether it's related to intellectual freedom or our library or information literacy in general, please feel free to reach out to me, or you can also suggest a topic for a future Library 101 video. My email address is included in the description of this video as well. Thank you so much for watching, and happy reading whatever you choose. Have a good day.